Since the days of my childhood, stories from my older generation had always been my passion. I consider all these older generations as my heroes. One of the reasons they have always been my heroes is the reason they could share the emergence of their experiences and imagination.
Nin bung bukan saya kerja. Nin bumung, nin baban bumung, nin dadun bumung roja mama sek.
Sebane.
Nin ta.
Ada ba sobo sondra. Dono jekoloi mung mai.
Kenai bumung. Pa. Somo sondra bunin bumung. Dono jekoloi bunin bumung.
Bumung.
Ni baban bumung lah tema.
Sokor bone darkwa.
Darkwa. Darkwa koloi. Nin dadun bumung lah teman. Nin dadun bumung lah malaya nak.
Sebane.
Nin dadun bumung.
Sorpe.
Sorpe.
Soro sondra hno.
Acha.
Ani bumung sondra koloi. Babani bumung garang sondra. Daduni bumung wasi monto.
Ani bumung kuba durga pada koloi. Bani bumung kuba kue nondo koloi. Ang sam kacung tabo. Kui tang mo ba, tang siya na mo ba. Parang bumung ko tarkay. Eka parang brown ano. Sogdiri hisaboy sogdiri songuri ka. Kang abon palon klima tongka. Tin bosor goto klayoy. Koi to siya botla klay piu song layoy. Ang taba boto dui bosor tongka. Te bosor klay kok ngai.
Ang je klay mani klay dong. Osai klayo, kama klayo, tau klay, soy leya nogodong. Klay tama.
Agi soli pusule tema klay.
Samutang tah no osai ngo samutang ya klaba. Boina peka tang, boina peka tengya.
Nung tabo osai klay mana? Bomai matai di. Age.
Bepang ro. Je ha asai matai saka dong mani hancha ko.
Kan nung bom matai no klum. Nung bom matai no mana?
Bepang mana ta? Aso kakak mana kari ekap lu torong ka. Mana ya?
Maka bung sari matai ni bung kaisa matai bung salah.
Matai bung matama. Made bi tongo. Toibu tongo. Haiklai. Boy supu kandare tongo puza. Misi tanmani. Bontangman tongo toyo. Berora man tongo sartangoi.
Sangrong matai lah teman zak.
Sangrong ma bo lambrara ka sangrong ka.
Lai kotor saka ro awa bepang Chini keto mangbala. Akala keto tola ko kakak boltu kotor matong awa bepang bata pai lupai mong kata keto ro bopang ka. Kakak bas sumban. Tola re mopon tang semai re ko tang lai re ko baba. Bosor bolu mai rang sarang samai beruk sana nei mai kai. Keto kai man jalai. Lang keto jalai mai na kai salai. Ka keto mai hal ni mai na kakak hal le. Hai kakak tangi jasau. Sekarang kakak kai japai kalau dah kami kai zaman ni. Dah kami setelah bongka. Bersih bongka dapat pakaian kita sendiri yo.
Bayo kaham ta.
Bulan ni bayo kaham.
Bumung ro ang aja je tang phema ro. Bani bumung ro hamaro. Le baba chong phema ro. Dadu ko chong phema ro bang mu kemana ngabo. Asa ani omor hklai. Sengba son san ro mer za ye ba. Huksai hai le khai phema. Abang thikre. अनुमाने कम से कम 105 जरालाम खाना निमान
Angka Mia nung matai di mana lam tuma?
Bobo,
Mia matai di mana?
Mia bari Siriata, Ma Samudra Mabo,
Songtram, songtram. Apa kat teman bagi di songtram matai kya?
Kasal Mani Sambak Laimana, Sawamani, Kasal Laimana Bo,
Acha.
Zora Matari Mano, Raya Katang Laimano,
Oh.
Sabtri Gaisa, Bosaino, Saidobano, Katang Laika, Bagai Simano Tlangoy, Zora Zongpai Chono Saka, Ani Bosaino Mutang. Masa putro sana putro sana kan nang manai ang sabe manai ba ai mo sa chi ka thai do ka tang khlai de hai ka se manai ang o soti manai mar ho ka ko lo bote ka sa bakra songno sorgo rohi mang kha sab tere ka sa bo sa ka tang khlai mang kha tai kre tai mahadev ka sa jeev tottori mano jivri mano tai kre im potham mahadev ship ogo sabtre maga samudram kom wansara maga samudram na ya kale shiru
Lekha pori na mache mai tu bai hunjaga.
আচ্ছা
Lekha pori na ma pori ya chung bari bai na ko zoi chung ma ba to ni. Abo bai chung kana chung hala to kai tong ko loi ma song lo to bai ta ko ni ani. Cái sama dia. Abang lu sih sakti ma mari sakti ma ko dulu ni sakti ma ab kaisa kerajaan senggawa kilo tang kerajaan kilo tang ni kalau ijazah sekarang orang kakak kalau kaisa kah
Tai je nung mo tuma mani sade.
হ্যাঁ
Je nung mo tuma mani sade. Cara puso bahay ka tong lai nao. Misi do lirlai. Tuma lirlai.
Serekho sumatai tma o hasin khong ro bai wa sung tan choi suaro sung suar no ayu hasin mera bam ro rong la yu tai lekha to pore ya master siman ya nglai master skri agar tola sa si o makanto oscuro sa trecho ba Thang ka den ka ba u gati har mro thang haro ko somani sor khlai tola bo ro khla ba khlai de thmane thangai ka sang lai khla ba phaini somai klai ta se siarai ba sang la ta shokra ro tong a phaina phukla ka sang soka khlai nogo phaina phukla ma yi chi ka bush phaike ozon kha phaina hnaria asik bung saya
Klay ba abon masaraw ayun ba mang masaraw abon masaraw ko hausa nda dekla ko phapi ka dekla chito masaklay ko bisa sedaka setka sauta ayun bra.
For centuries, our stories have been orally told, and that was restricted to only till the mind and imagination, and we could never see them, but just hear them. Those days, we had no special tools or high technology. It was an agrarian society. Yet, these stories had been told for ages and passed on from one generation to the other generation. However, they always remain inside.
Scene 27, take 1, roll 186.
Haikai jotono phaibai keblana जों दिनैनि कक सालायमुं जेंलाय मामले जेंनानि सिगां आं जत' फाइ मानजाक थाङै सिनि लुकुरंनो जत'नो खुलुमबाय थादो ओंखाय पान्दा जेंला सिनायखासों जों दिनै कुथुम लाइमाथ' नरक जत'नो साइमानो सिनि सिरि सिटिनि हदा दफानि रायजानो तैनाय सिनि गामि गोथारो जेबा खरकसा कायजाखा हांखाय लेर सुका हामानि न बिसिक तामने बिसिंगो बसाबते इंया हांखाय बना फुङाय जों मोखां नंमाय ताय गामि गोथारो बतन माया आब तो नर गतन साइमाबायो हायनि बागैनो Chini dukhia song kajak mani जों दिनै नायनाय थांखाय बिसि दामलाय थांखा बर' दागबो बोसाबोति इयाखौ आबुनि बिसंग ताइ कायसा कक तामो गामि गोथाराव जों बर'नो तब तनमाया फुं आइबो मोखां नुबाया आबो जों बर'नो ताम खालायमान हयथ' बर' बुखुंनिया जों सोखागैमानो हयथ' बर'नो जों गामिनि तिख्लाय हरिमानो हायनो बुलाय सिनि सिरि सिदिनि राजा रखबा हायके आं ताबुक सिनि दुखिया ननो मा सोंथिनाय दुखिया
दा चौधरी
नोंले ताबुक बबनो खालायनाय नर बुखुंनि जा कागलायनाय गामिनि दा नंखरि थानाय आबो नोंनो साग्राथि दे
खुलुमखा दा चौधरी खुलुमबाय क्या आमा आफा कै गामिनि रुखुराव दफा हदानि रायदा आबोथ' सैन्य दङ फियाबा नरंनि थानि आनि कायसा कय मुंनारगोन बोसाबोतै मालाय थानि केबा कद केबा लेरिनो अंगो आबोनो बागैनो आं साना नायो अरायदानो सोलायै बिसि थामसंमोनि न बिसिबा खायदोमा न आबो हमके नरंनि थानि आनि कायसा कय मुंनारगोन इता खुलुमखा आथा चौधरी
Hello and Kurumkha, this is me Mochang Debarma. I was a student of journalism and mass communication from Tripura University and I passed out in the year 2019. So coming to the Kothoma, the three folk tales, in the movie I work as a technical assistant and my daily work was obviously the work used to vary a lot because Sir Sunil Koloy, the director, he used to bestow on us the work like on a daily basis differently. But most of the time, the work eventually used to be to clean the camera, to charge it, and to take care of everything.
Dasrot, Tai David, yang tungsin dol joto, Rajiv, Denny, Daklau, ani bai, all location in Malik Bono. जों अ जागा नायफैमाने इखो तिनटा स्टोरिनि दरतु उगनि सिन नांमाने आंनो बुंना बागै इसाना बागै ताको बुंना बागैया एका अमो जों जे कुचु खेरें बारनि जे चौधरीनि बसाजोगबाय दुखियानि बसाला नि काहिनि न शुटिं खायनाने अ जागावनो बेस्ट हिनखागाव आं आइसमा इपिसोड दायाथ गथो
The camera and the intervention of digital technology has redefined tribal society from our own perspective.
So, actually, ini location check hanya payo, or busuk weather bahaya na sini shooting ni time condition na ni kaya sini technical setting or busuk subida na mani ita bukoro kaham no kaya location bu story be kape jak no, dia cung bahaya kawan suk nama hikna mandar itu.
नों जनो निनि हुगो सिनेमा शुटिं खाने परमिशन दिवन ब्ला भिडिअ दिउना गम ताबनि हुग नके नोंनि नफाय आंनि हुग नि आं जे थाखाते दिमाम ब्ला ना ए हम हाइता
जोंथिनि फिल्म नि बागै जों लोकेशन नाया फैनानै नालाय खनो जागा नायथाव अबो हाय आं खाखाय आन बागै आंनि लाइफ के फर्स्ट टाइम नुगै दङ हाय जागा
हायना आंबो फर्स्ट टाइम नुगो
खाखाय
दंथौ माने
स्टोरीनि बागै अब परफेक्ट
शुटिंनि समय नों जनो अपारानि साइजोरि मानोले
मानो
जे बरक नांसा
Film, as we know, is a craft. When it appears finally on the screen, though it doesn't look like a craft, something that is made, we also know that film is actually made. Film just doesn't happen, it has to be created step by step, frame by frame, the film is created. So there are a whole lot of preparations and things go behind it. The entire filmmaking team is a mark of our respect to the local culture. We all were convinced that here is a culture that deserves to be portrayed to the world as something absolutely beautiful and worth watching, worth spending 2.5 hours film looking at. Hence we tried not to compromise at all on the technical aspects of filmmaking, even if at times it was a little difficult monetary-wise, money-wise, but we tried to get the best technology, technicians available and invest it into this culture, which in our mind deserved that.
Scene 6, take 3, roll 154.
Ayo na.
Sabo,
Tharna.
orang pasang tanah. Sabo, tamangka. Pore ka, pasang tanah jago. Om, hai kai jago ni bukan sama tu mo. Lulu. Sabo,
Tha. Ayo
tamangka.
kenapa kata?
Action.
Kumarti. Angan imo fano. Nono ahai hin chongi maya. Neng asik ke laika. Jotni khasobaika neng. Nintei singbai matong laka.
And most of the filmmakers, especially in Northeast, find funds the biggest problem. It has not been different with us also. But we went into this film not primarily thinking about funds, but the people and the issue and the story was our prime concern. And trying to get the funds required was a struggle. It's not, we do not unfortunately have the practice or the custom of producers coming in to produce films, because it makes no business sense really to make a film in a Kokborok language, which is confined to mostly to Tripura and some other places. So commercially it is not a viable proposition to invest in a Kokborok film and try to hope and get back money or profit. We are also aware of that, but our prime concern was not the benefit, monetary benefit. Prime concern was not the commercial aspect of it or the monetary returns we would get it. If that were to be, we should have chosen some other language, some other story, some other setting even. But our primary concern in this was the society, the people, their struggles, their concerns, and what benefit the society could get from an initiative like this.
좀 시나마 가이몬 보리세, 시니 costumes, 시니 ornaments, 시니 제 가이몬 좀 dress. 아론 팀이세 리바이브 탕 가보.
Actually shooting खाते खाते ना बरक मुन चुनी बो खाते खाते ते बो experience बो बारी बो ang tinta ko tama khai nei ang asake experience unka chini thulini je direction of bini bo bayang kisimisa bin logo tongi nei jemon ini dialogue je pro bo khayo ba bonatam sanai everything o ang mane tinta ko tama samung khai na asake experience mangkha haisi
어버베노 좀 진이 버러 트리프라네 제 버럭 동네라 진이 북공 바라 좀 버베노 시자고 진이 어버 시나마 베노 시자고 하이스 more than other medium mini tell no
radio newspaper rose reflect
어른 아번 슬래치니 진이 시나마 어버 뛰는 캠퍼스
어자가 어제 시네마 홀 그리 정도 사람도 봐요 정 버러 푸능나이 타정 승이 탄가 피아바 따복 승노 가이사 independently YouTube hani kaisa tong individual sangaro chini talent chini aba qualities video awna sung promote khaimano phunugoi mano so individual aro thangdi chini kongno sung promote khaimano.
The construction of tribal culture had always been looked from different perspectives.
Normally, once you buy ka, kamu buy na, soalnya kenapa disay? Proksa buy.
The cinema medium has created new revolution that started telling humanity that we have our own story.
Hingga oro ang belai kena tongtoka tam ni hingkai owak sabo pai je sar song agini chini laibuma kesamno khati winarang na bagai je tabu bong ni sak thari tongmani jeng nukha tei oma haike no khati jangnai je o kok borok toke ni bising tui tei o kok borok toke o je sikango chini raida ngi tongmani chini chethuang ni Kothoma nuai ni Kothoma kuchu kherengba ni Kothoma rongno ulo haino hai chini omo hayung gunangui pijagui sajagana hene angkha khlayo.
When I look at a human being, when I look at a man, woman, a boy or a girl in Tripura, to me they are actors enough. They do not need extra training. Their being themselves, for me, is sufficiently resonant. They do not need to put on a different face. They do not need to train themselves to appear like somebody else. We were trying to tell their story as it is. So it was our intention, it was my intention also to portray the people as they are.
Tiprahani ageni khanai family kan Kothoma rok no tui film khai ni bangai cinema khai ni bangai tiaring lai ni bangai sal brei ni tini ni workshop paithak sal a paithak salo a sal brei ni workshop no ang nai ang saiman kha je jai artist rok no chung sai ringi to bakha borok ni je talent borok ni pratibha bhan abono chung jasai khlai nei kha salbrei bo borok mannai hne chung kha khaio.
The actual location for shooting, that's for the Three Fork Tales. Let's go and see the actual location. And this is where we're going to shoot. Come on.
Chini bare motom nai tuma kumbar bong ko bini bahai no mante yang le kapang boglong ko
Hai, apa rumah? Kamu kumbang, bukan bahaya. Cuma tunggu saja.
Sudah setahun selari. Kamu kumbang ya pasti mau tentang?
Angga kamu sana kya? Apa rumah? Kamu jadi, aku pernah nanti buat mana? Yang mau kah? Bahaya, yang itu bahaya. Teman ni.
Lari. Tahu? Perlu nanti kau lain bahaya. Yang mana bahaya? Ini kau. Jangan tengah nanya. Ini. Hari.
yang Kothoma. Proses sarangnya banyak karena sarangnya kering. Ini dulu tradisi Kothoma ni yang Kothoma. Besin kalau itu. Besin kalau itu kita bahaya no. Kalau kita ni orang mana ni? Kita kita dong mana? So, anti kita nanti punya kajian ni macam mana? Ibu siapa kita macam apa? So, nana tahu mana? Usia. Aku sekarang aku muda kajian ni mana? Nama ni bos malam macam apa sahaja.
I, on behalf of the organizing committee, welcome all of you in this release screening and the felicitation of artists of the Kothoma, which is based on the indigenous folk tale.
Indeed, some of you might be wondering as to why the introductory speech was before the lighting of the lamp. We were quite many number of crew members at the time of shooting. Maybe 30 people, 40, 50, 100. But today, we are less than that by 2 numbers because we have lost the lives of 2 of our crew members. The renowned flute or one who plays the flute for the music, Mr. late Boydo Debrama, and one who was with us in assisting all the technical needs when we go to the field, Mr. Rotten Kalai. So in this regard, let us all rise for a moment and remain in silence and pray for their departed soul.
I'm very proud of my history, my culture, and my tradition. And you know, Tripura has a long history, goddess history. We should not forget.
In fact, every society since time immemorial relied on oral tradition to preserve record of the past in the absence of written histories. Oral tradition in the form of folk tales plays a very important role for these societies. History, customs, values are all transmitted from one generation to another generation orally. And here today, these folk tales are still relevant, retold from centuries to centuries, and have been found relevant and valuable till today.
Therefore, I think our government is reviving the history. We are doing our job, and hopefully the young generation will understand, will realize what we are doing.
I strongly believe the folk tales occupy a special place in our society, especially the indigenous people. The Rajmala is the chronicle of kings. Rajmala is known as the Chronicles of Kings. It is our heritage. While in the folk tales, we find the history of the people.
And it's not a bed of roses, you know. We're walking by. Let's walk, Teron, let's walk. Take. Yeah, we are coming here. Payal is there, Muchang is there, Kalamax is there. We're here shooting with our team. Let's say hi, guys. Here, Payal, the good school rider, the young filmmaker, Kalamax, the camera assistant, Payal. We are the team here, and we are here to shoot. And there you sell, Teron. Let's walk and see. Hi Teron, तुम यहाँ में आ जाओ, हम लोग का लोकेशन कल के लिए शूटिंग करने के लिए कितना मजा आता है, आ जाओ ना। आजा। तुम जिसमें ऐसा मत करो तो वाली वो फैसला लांग है तो बहुत फटके के लोग हैं। Oh my God.
Yang le tam tong ma, what interesting is there? Itu mana pai ka ai na te tong ma.
Kamu sekai baru tak saya.
Ayo. Ya. Kamu kan di kelas.
Kamu sama tukla yo.
Purau gormur shu.
Anh punya hela, saling hela ba?
Rongguli. Or tong lai sideng kanok. Ye maj bi de do lo to. Tarun. ये लेंस वगैरह वगैरह केयरफुल हाँ कालबॉक्स आ जाओ तुम इनके फैनी को अरे फैनी खत्म हो गई ओए पिया बड़ो गोंग रो सीन बुसत
The cinema medium has created new revolution that started telling humanity their own story, that we have our own history and identity, culture and religion. We have our own way of seeing and telling others about our own history.
This is our fourth day of our shooting. Now we are in another district, which is in between South and Sipaizala district. This is what we call the Pitra River. This river is the source of livelihood for the Borok people, for the tribal, for the Halams, for the Tripuri who are inhabiting in this jungle. And this is where we are going to spend the rest of our shooting and complete 50% of our shooting here. And the rest will be there in the Zoom. Enggak, fast class. Chalo. Ready?
Scene 5, take 3, roll 5.
Action.
We're all from Tripura, and we should be happy that these stories have sprung up from the minds of our people, from the soil of our people. So these folk tales are oral traditions. It is a storehouse of the people's history of Tripura, of people's traditions. And these need to be explored, need to be taken forward, like Sunil has done, which were only oral traditions are today being filmed. And I would ask Mr. Dhananjay Debarma to see that these are screened in villages. He's also with me in Panchayat, I think. So he has double responsibility. As Director Tribal Research and Panchayat, I tell him here only in front of you. See that these are not canned films, put in cans.
There may be controversies as to how real or unreal these films are. Derrida and postmodern thinkers, including Japanese filmmaker of Rashomon Akira Kurosawa, depicted the contested versions of realities.
Okay, chung 하쪽으로 탕라게 아빠 하쪽으로 탕만한 집은 뭐네 라이프 뭐이로 자가로 누게 코난 좀 슈팅 치니 디타 코토마 포크스 캐미니 필 하쪽으로 탕가이 그러니까 아저러고 와티로 파요 와티 포라 안음사 एकदम 뜨이시 병진의 파가 사시면라 뜨이 एकदम 가글압저라 뜨이 아무도 길이만에 एकदम 양 그 줄리로 나하러 양 치니 서로도 나하러 땀 캐네 가야 그 뭐렇게 재미 끼리 끼리 뭐 비슷해 봐 안 비가 비슷 끼리 저 एकदम लतिक 5-10 मिनट परांका तई एकदम ल सके थांगी पेका गचुम आबन परके चुम शूटिंग खेलेका.
The camera has empowered us in a way others cannot destroy us. Now we too can tell story in our favor.
And of course, the early photographs or the videos did not tell much about us in a way we narrate, but in the way others narrated our story.
Chetwam, as we know, is about the brother and sister who fell in love. These kind of folk tales are also found among the Santals. This is an indication where a brother of the same sibling will not enter into a wedlock. This is the message. Now even science says that if such wedlock take place, there will be a genetic disorder. So the society is giving message. And in Noai we will see that how a stepmother ill-treats the stepdaughter. But that is a momentary. I have tried to look at this kind of folk tale, which is also found among the Kashmiris and also in Poland among the Polish community, that the mother-in-law, stepmother ill-treating the stepdaughter. But this is temporary, as we will see in Noai. In Kuchuk Herengbar, we have seen that the family feud between the two families and the girl and the boys elope. But here very interesting is the boy turned into a huluk gibbon and the girl turned into a mupuk, which is a lizard genitor. So, and then in others, if we look at, say, Julius Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, basically the character dies. Here, they keep on living, taking another transformation.
For the very first time, I watched a film from Tripura just last year. It was in Rajiv Gandhi University in Itanagar. I, for the first time, saw a film from Tripura. And the film was Kothoma by Sunil Kaloy. Very surprising. Every day I watch a film from Peru, Argentina, or somewhere else from the world. But from our own country, for the first time, I'm 45 years old. For the first time, I watched a film from Tripura at the age of 44. Why? Cinema is such an important tool for any progressive society of the world. Cinema reflects your culture, it reflects every element of the civilization.
Amo 2-3 বছর কাউন্সিমি chung plan masura kintu chini borok rok kok bak sangya problem chung ora tabuk decision kaisa khai dikhai kha omo nini production industry jekono to industry kaisa khana nao karon nini tabuk oro auto association nini anyway government ni butong omo haike chini artist ni bu kaisa nangmani Tripura kintu khana ni kha tamo especially gan recapran ro sao boro separation now hai bin gan program mai amot amo hai amon chaja yata.
The cinema medium has created new revolution that started telling humanity that we have our own story and we have our own self-representation. The greatest revolution in tribal society is perhaps the redemption of physical reality through this medium of cinema, and the basic concept that Crocker has emphasized in his book, The Redemption of Physical Reality.
What inspired me the most to work in the movie, it was like a random approach by Sir. I mean, like, I don't know what Sir saw in me, the director, Sir Sunil Kaloy, what he saw in me that he selected me for the movie. And I hope that I stood up to his expectation for what he have chosen me. Thank you, sir, for including me in the movie.
Few of the points that cinema has brought to the culture of Kobrok-speaking communities are: it has brought the sense of redemption of physical reality, the self-representation, resistance to power, and cinema making has become a movement amongst the Kokborok speaking community.
And time has come, Tripura start recognizing its own local talent and put emphasis on cinema. So I took a lot of interest to watch this film. And once I was inside the auditorium, I was very surprised the kind of effort and boldness, I must say boldness, Sunil has taken to make this film. It's a kind of VFX, visual effects. We in cinema call it visual effects. The kind of visual effects with more or less, please don't mind, I'm using this word amateur, with amateur visual effects artists. They're not from Hollywood or Bollywood or South India, or not even from Calcutta or Guwahati. He has used the best talents from the locally available, and he made such a wonderful visual effects in the film. So whenever you watch the film, apart from the storytelling, apart from the acting, please please try to understand the kind of visual effects he has tried to do it. So in the time of Avengers and all those Hollywood stuff coming up, he has the boldness, the courage to do all these visual effects. Today, we may not understand the importance of this gathering today, but mark my word, after 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, this will be a history. This film will be considered as a history. Because this is an initiative, it's a pioneering effort.
Parani borok punjuso o jagabo mane acting khabeka asake wanchugi nedi enke parani borok chubo phaika je mon khidi chung khasuro thamboro ke chini log thangene sune help khamoro belai ke ekdom mane tongthogo mo haino na haisi.
So the actors no mane crew members borno level borognu okolayo borno songlayo chalayo ekdom workshop pamahai
ajago chung chini crew member hundi angno ni sohni ajago no thangi chung songai chalayo open chung khalai phaika haisi go wati phapor ge chung o thalik blai beke hake hungui ro camera man bake basi rikha everything che mane ekdom mane aborono mutuma kai bukharo ekdom
location to studio sudda khai na borno rogamo mane actual location ot mane koi gonta ro himui ro mathang lai.
Oh god, prai 2 hours ye ke 3 hours jang khana jang titi lamate thangmani ga ajor ro go jang mongsalia bini ya thogo chor pajama ro bono bamsai tumaro ke ruwale yang yethes kaseme ke ruwa chajago ke sungtam khalai somnau ini yathago phulayo ke phulake to thanglayo haipana to bos bahage jane juta bijung habinai asake ruwa chawo haipana sung abon bising tisung o tinta kothoma no chini o tokeno sung khaika belai bekhra chulino bo hamaima ro haisi
tamni bagai asa cost khai norok om hai film shooting khaina kha
karon nani chini o kamo kaise historical dahnai amuka live buma dahnai anga wan sumaya o kerang Kothoma dahnai anga wan sumaya but obagi sajak mani nini chetwang hindi nuai hindi kuju kherang ba hindi obo kaise history kintu kyabo chunga natok se khana chung mokol bai nugia engke chung abon bagi chung mokol bai prona bagi no chung of film no khlaile mini but phonoka and namna buina na thoja ka haisi